Welcome back to Talk of the Town. You've known him as a successful realtor on this island for decades with over $400 million in closed sales. But today, David Carroll shares with us his music. He joins us now to tell us about the release of his new CD, written and produced right here on Hilton Head Island. How cool is that?
Hey, Sandy,
I love the cover. I love the cover
of
the CD folder.
Thank you so much.
So let's talk about it. You've had the successful 28 years in real estate and you continue, but now you've added something else to your legacy.
Well, it's a little bit of a secret, I guess, but really I've been writing the songs. I remember I wrote my first song at age 5 called Pitter Patter of the Rain. And I've always kind of played some kind of musical instrument and played in bands in college and in the 80s. And in the 80s, I actually started to record my own songs using a little cassette 4-track recorder. But then a few things happened last year that kind of brought me to the point of being able to release my 11-song CD of original music.
Yeah, I love it. So why now?
Well, two things really happened. One, I got a real bad injury playing roller hockey, and I blew my shoulder out to the point that I couldn't even use my arm. And Dr. Dean he performed a miracle, but during that time, this slogan I heard from Wayne Dyer kept coming in my mind: that don't die with your music in you. So that was the one thing. And then the other thing was Greg Critchley moved here from LA.
Yeah, he did. So that's pretty exciting. He helped you. What was his influence in producing the CD?
Well, I had done actually an EP a couple years ago for Charleston Peace One Day. I wrote a song for Peace One Day, and I went up there and I performed it for him. But when I saw that Greg moved here, I immediately had this kind of a knowing that this is a guy that can help me put my songs to a level that is professional, kind of on the same level of what you would hear on the radio, and that's what Greg did for me.
Yeah, well, he's very talented, and it's so great that you can do it right here. He's got the studio right here to do that.
We have an amazing new thing on Hilton Head. That's kind of a secret still, but he's an LA, big time LA producer that moved here, and what he did is I kind of reached out to him. I told him what my idea was, and he helped me take about 25 of my songs down to 11.
Right.
And then he was able to hear each one, and it's a very eclectic mix of songs. There's blues, there's reggae, there's love songs, there's saving the planet, freedom, grateful for friends that you have, grateful for friends that aren't here anymore.
Right.
So it really the water that rushes down all over me, the rain comes down on me. So it covers. It's a very eclectic mix, and Greg was very instrumental hearing the songs that I had and actually moving those into their own little world of songs.
So you use mostly local musicians?
I did. One of the things I wanted to do was, since I've been here playing with the Chili Willy Band for since like 1986, and I dropped in and out when I was raising my 3 kids and stuff, but I wanted to use the folks that make their living here, and Jevin Daly played bass and mandolin and violin. Reed Richmond did a fantastic job with the guitars. Brian Simpson brought he has a Hammond B3 organ and a Leslie speaker that are from 1970 something, and so the sound is so authentic. I had the Chevette and Sterling's kids. They came in and did some gospel backgrounds on my songs, and just
some amazing musicians added to it. That's great.
Greg plays the drums. Greg's an amazing drummer too.
Wow, how fun! What a fun combination. So when will the CD be available, and where can people get it?
Thank you. It's actually out now. It's actually on CD Baby. I'm on iTunes. I also they retail from John's Music here on the island, and people can contact me for them as well.
Yeah, and the name of the CD?
Well, it's David Neal Carroll. I just, my father was a Marine hero on Iwo Jima, and I'm the only one in our family. There's 6 kids in our family, but he gave me his name as my middle name. And plus, there's a couple other David Carrolls out there in the world that I want to make sure people know that it's David Neal Carroll.
This is really you.
It's different, yeah.
And the cover is David's face, but it looks like you're coming out of wood, almost like you're coming out of the wood of the guitar.
Yeah, and I guess I wanted to not be so It's a little bit embarrassing, actually. You know, I don't really want to be in the, limelight, but of course, if I put a
CD with
out
your face on
with your face on it, then
yeah, that doesn't
wouldn't-
make any sense,
wouldn't
does
been
it?
the same thing. So I want to be a little more subtle here, and then on the back it's fun because it shows you while we're in the studio of all the different, it was a couple months of work to get
Yeah.
this all done, and then if you open it up and there's a sleeve and have all the lyrics on there, and they put the same picture on the CD. So.
And we'll be right back with Talk of the Town.